So I'm coming to you with another project that I plan on doing. I'm trying out a new chalkboard style paint. I always make my homemade chalkboard paint, and they have always turned out beautiful, but I was using plaster of Paris. So I have been looking onto YouTube, and I come up with the grown-up version of making chalkboard style paint, and it's calling for calcium carbonate. But this is the dresser I'm going to use. It was $5.99 at Goodwill. Solid wood. I love the curves. I love the handles. Boom bam. I'm not gonna sand it or do anything to it. So this is the project that I'm painting. All the stuff that I need is my calcium carbonate, which I got off of Amazon for $13.85, and it's a 5-pound bag, which will last me probably like eternity. You're gonna need some water, measuring spoons, a little container to measure your stuff, a chalkboard style paintbrush, and I got this off of eBay for $4.99. And then you're going to need an 8-ounce sample of whatever paint color you want. I like Valspar, so I went to Lowe's. This was $3.85, I think, for an 8-ounce sample, satin, ultra white. Now, normally you use flat paint when you're making chalkboard paint, but all the samples at Lowe's or Home Depot come in satin. So it's still going to turn out the same. I'm going to come back to you with it all mixed up, or as I'm mixing it up. I'm going to do this in segments. Okay, stay tuned. So this is the consistency that you want with your the calcium carbonate and water. So I use 3 tablespoons of the calcium carbonate and 2 tablespoons of water to get this paste style. And I'll come back to you with me mixing the paint and this. So this is the paint and me mixing the two together, the paste mixture and the paint. This is me mixing them together. Now, as you know, when you're making chalkboard paint, whatever color your paint is going to wind up being probably a shade lighter. So get the darkest color of the shade that you're trying to get, because it's going to make it a shade lighter when you go to mix your chalkboard paint. So there's no right or wrong way to mix it, but this is how I mix it. I take a little of the paint out of the container and I poke into the paste and I mix it, and then I take this and pour back into the container and shake it, and boom bam. Okay, so I'll come back to you with the end result. So this is the first coat of the chalkboard style paint that I'm using the calcium carbonate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this dry overnight. And I'm going to tell you why I didn't take the hardware off. Because I want a little texture on the hardware when I get ready to paint it, whatever color, either black or a dark gray. So I wanted the texture to be on the hardware when I go to paint it. So that's like the first coat, and I think it covered really, really good. I don't even think I used half of the 8-ounce container. But, so I'm going to let this dry overnight. The next day, I'm going to sand and then put on another coat. I'm going to take the hardware off and either spray paint it a black or a dark gray. It's what, I don't know what color. I think a black. So I think it turned out really, really good, and I'm going to come back tomorrow with the second part. And another tip that I do, if you know you're using the same paintbrush again on another project like the following day, don't rinse it out. Just take a plastic bag and wrap it up, and it'll keep overnight. And to me, the paint, I don't know, the coverage, it goes on better if you let a paintbrush set overnight with the same paint. This is me personally. So everyone have a good day, and I will come to you with part 2, and be blessed. Okay, bye.